Hello? Hello? It's me! It's Chris. How doing? Hope you're doing well. Well, I'm still on the trial, so I haven't died yet. I'm sure that'll change, but we'll see. I mean, like, we're on pace, certainly. I'm about halfway through the storm. I've got more than half the fragments I need, so that's nice. And we've got some modifiers that are very doable over here. Uh, the artifacts and the machine parts will be very helpful to get some upgrades. And yeah, I did a normal run here. I wish it had gone faster, but went as fast as I could manage. But anyway, we'll be going over here at Prestige 5. I'm not crazy. And yeah, it's the Scarlet Orchard. I do like starting with beavers a lot. Just the extra wood always is a big help. But I also like starting with 9 people a lot more. I also like starting with a lot more food a lot more as well. We've got some pretty nice bonuses, so that should be fine. We do have these two nasty things. No resources are refunded after destroying a building. This is mostly a test of both my memory and how fast I'll click through the notifications. Hopefully, I won't unconsciously hold shift and just destroy stuff, thinking, "Oh, I'll get the parts back." And then be like, "Oh wait, no I don't." I just hope that somewhere it sticks in my mind that I don't get refunded if I blow up a building. Also, the Haunted Forest. Dangerous and Forbidden Glade warnings are disabled. It's not a huge deal. You are never dropped adjacent to a Forbidden Glade ever, so you will have a bunch of glades that you know are merely dangerous and not forbidden. But, you know, this late game, if I start expanding out really far, I may run into a forbidden glade that I didn't know was there. But if it's late game and I'm expanding far, I really hope I'm prepped for a forbidden glade. We are, of course, too far away from the distance to get any embarkation points whatsoever. That is very typical because you have to get lucky to get embarkation points upgrades anyway, and it's usually too far to get anything from it no matter what. But in we go. I don't anticipate too much trouble this game unless my rolls are just exceptionally bad. But, you know, anything can happen. Maybe I'll crush it in year 6 and it'll be great. Alright, we got Drizzle Anomaly. We gained Drizzle Water just out of the blue during the drizzle because it's falling slowly. That's fun. Muddy Ground, Villagers off-road speed decreased. Just, I make plenty of roads. This shouldn't affect us very much. The woodcutters will get slowed down, but oh well. Flooded roads, travel cost increased by 2. You can still, like, trade at the start of the storm if you really need to, so flooded roads is not, like, that bad. Hunger storm, people get 2 stacks of hunger effect if they don't have anything to eat during the storm. Hopefully we're food secure for the entire game, otherwise, you know, that'll suck. And if people don't have services, they die. That eerie song is terrible. I'm gonna need to either find hostility reduction or some way to get services really easily. Probably education and religion. Yeah, if I got a temple, that'd be actually ideal. That would solve a ton of problems, actually. Supplier's great. In fact, it's almost perfect. Flour opens up pies and biscuits. 2-star planks, it's kind of essential, and water skins can make pickled goods eventually. All of that's really good. Forrester's Hut is a lot weaker on a map where the trees drop copper ore. These kind of, I mean, like, flip a coin. Which one do you want to gamble on? I mean, they both have an equal chance of like showing up. I don't know. I'll take the herbalist camp just because I have harpies. So if we do end up finding something like that, we'll be happy we picked it. I could take the bakery, but it seems really, really optimistic to take it like this. No fertile ground, no way to like actually make any of it. Yeah, that seems like it's a very bold pick, let's just say that. Leatherworker would be okay. I do need the fabric production. The pigment production could come in handy. I think I want to go greenhouse though, because like this is just a biscuit and pie machine. If we get a drizzle geyser, and that basically just takes care of all our food forever. So it's very hard to say no to that one. I think a harpy's on the hearth. Sure is. Excellent. Definitely my favorite. I don't know if they like decide what your favorite person to put on the hearth is in terms of like how often you put them on there, or like if it's just like they scrape data from all the players being like, oh yeah, people always put harpies on the hearth because they're just the best. Either way, I'm glad it defaults to the one I like almost all the time. Oh, and we have houses for everybody. That's actually pretty sweet. We also found ourselves a few beavers, so we'll get a little bit of that nice wood cutting I thought I was denying myself when I picked the large group. And hopefully that'll go well. Alright. Don't think there's much else I need to do right now. I'll probably need to collect from the reed field to get bricks and fabric going. Can I make the supplier right off the bat? I can. Well then, gosh golly, why have I not done that? That's just a very good building to have. Boop. Alright, first one. Not exactly amazing for either of these. Peasant supplies, like, does something for sure. Even if I don't go into trading, just being able to sell a bunch of packs of provisions is nice. It's definitely going to be worth more than 10 amber over the course of the game, that's for sure. Just won't be, 10 amber right now, but I think it's good enough to take as a first cornerstone. I really want to get more cornerstone choices at some point. But gosh, it's so hard to afford the upgrades when you compare it to all the other things you need. Queen's Hand Trial is mean. It's a mean game mode. It's mean and I don't like it. But how do you really feel? Did I stutter? Anyway, we do have some initial stuff. That's helpful. How are you on wood? 33? That's like enough for 3 houses. We could do speedy real estate easily enough. So I may as well click these. Rich Harvest is kind of disappointing. The clan is kinda doable. If I get lizard houses up and favor them, it should be somewhat easy to get them to 15, keep them there for a while. Sure. 30 food will be good. Hey, there's speedy real estate. All 3 of these are actually really good, but speedy real estate just gives me so many building materials, it would be a crime not to. Alright. Let's put down some benches this time. Just because I'm feeling like that. Alright. Shelters are a priority. We got 2 builders to build up the shelters and the comfort decor. That should be, like, plenty, probably. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. But, you know. There's always the option of pulling woodcutters at the final minute. It's not illegal. As far as I know. I was gonna say, we should have enough wood. I doubt we've spent much. And for a moment I was like, well, if we did spend too many already, I can always tear down the harvester's camp to get some more wood from the refund. But I can't actually do that, is the funny thing. Because I don't get back any resources. Also, the timer is upsettingly short. I'm pulling a woodcutter to try to get the speedy real estate up faster. In fact, I should pull a 4th. I'm pulling the 4th. I'm that nervous. I need all of it done now. 36 seconds to build all these. Do I need to, like, build a park instead, just to... So they only have one thing they have to build? Maybe. Maybe I do that. Maybe I do that and pull another woodcutter. Because I'm that nervous. 20 seconds, guys. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, they're all taking a lunch break. I think the park was actually the difference maker. I didn't want that to be the difference maker at all. I wanted to be much more comfortable completing that one. Guess that's a little whoopsie on my part. Scouts Pack is very strong, keeps you from having to make too many trips to and from a Glade event to do much of anything, and I'm gonna want to pop Glades anyway. It doesn't have any parts. Does make me lean a little bit towards the flock, but also the building materials will be very helpful early game, so like, it's not a bad choice. Speaking of not bad choices, Cellar's pretty good. Opens up a lot of what I want, just 1-star sucks. It's probably Kiln though. I get jerky, I get coal, I get bricks, all of 3 of which would be excellent to have. Yeah. I mean, like, if all of it's really great to have, maybe I should just take that. Maybe we just take the thing that would be really great to have. If I got some lizard houses up, I could do the clan as well. The early help would certainly be nice. It's not like out of the question. Okay, that was delivered, that's fine. Doot, doot. We'll queue them up. Like, no we won't. Because I kind of need my bricks for the kiln before I build the lizard houses. Because otherwise, I will be making 0-star bricks at a fairly steep loss, and I'd rather not. That sounds bad. Well, I'm not the steepest of losses, but it's also like, why do it in a bad order when you can do it in a good order? Why do the bad thing when good thing can be done? Why indeed? supplier's going up. Supplier is pretty darn great. It's not only is it a 2-star plank production facility, but it's also a place harpies are happy, so that should make it a little easier to keep them around. Same thing with the kiln, only with the lizards. So like we got some nice bonuses. Boop. All right. Just gonna let the woodcutters work how they want now, instead of forcing them to walk through 2 separate buildings and trees to actually get to where they need to chop wood. Putting a harpy there would be smart, for sure. I do need the planks for beaver housing, and like the sooner I get that up, the better, probably. Yeah. Don't need reeds right now, but I do want the kiln to be built. Now, actually. If that's alright with you. Why would you go that way? The road's there, and the building is also there. Why would you go through the forest? You know what, it's fine. You're the woodcutter. I'm just the viceroy. It's fine. You know what you're doing, I assume. Okie dokie. We can keep like 10 of these around. Definitely always want to turn our wood into coal. It just burns longer. There's no downside when it is a 3-star coal because the kiln is really good. Definitely want a lizard in there like soonish. Can pull a woodcutter, I guess. Not the end of the world. We'll need somebody in Harvester's Camp as well. It may as well be the harpy that's building the workstation. There's a chance I get to stay at level 1 hostility this storm, but, you know, I'll have to see. I mean, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Worst comes to worst, the lizard results drop faster than I expect, and I put a lizard on the hearth, and that solves everything. So yeah, I may as well just fast forward then. Newcomer should arrive sometime mid-storm, and we'll assign them to something. I'm very eager to have them, in fact. I have enough hostility buffered that I could just pop into this glade right now and see what's in there. Which doesn't sound like a bad idea to me, honestly. We could definitely use the intel. Drizzle geyser. Ooh, baby. We can get the greenhouse up as soon as we find some fertile ground. That's going to be fantastic. Doesn't really matter who I bring in here. The stone and the fabric are more useful here, so I think I'll roll with that. Put this lad on woodcutting, pull you, and put you on the hearth. And we're golden. We are good to go. We're just fully productive during the storm. It's nice. That's a rarity. It's a rarity and I like it. Gosh, we have a lot of stuff, huh? If this is Prestige 5, I'll need a Blight Post by year 3 no matter what. I don't think I want to put it up right now, though. Don't have the materials, and I would prefer the bricks for lizard houses, just so that we can finally, like, get the order done. That'd be good. In theory, one of these small glades adjacent to me should contain an archaeological dig as well. And certainly I would love to go a-looking in for those. Get me some ancient tablets and whatnot. Oh, we ran out of housing. It's fine. Once we get the lizard housing up, everything will be hunky-dory. Can also queue up more, as problem is we don't have any fabric, and nobody's making fabric. We don't have enough clay for any of that, because we haven't gotten any from the reeds. Oh, fertile soil! Fertile soil, you say? Oh my god. What if we were just food secure immediately? I would like that. Thank you. Alright. Yeah. Overdiligent workers is very nice. I'll need a lot of planks for beaver houses and general construction, and the free barrels means I don't have to worry about containers. And I could make pickled goods and ale and wine and stuff. It's very strong. Happy to take it. Meat diet or workshop? Are there eggs here? There are eggs. So meat diet's much stronger. Plus, I can make jerky in the kiln. Feels like this is the obvious choice, other than getting the, because if I got the workshop, it would be only meh now. Would just get me 2-star fabric and that's it. I mean, 2-star bricks would be nice and all, but, the workshop is the greatest first pick ever. The +1 to wood production is also very strong, but, more food, more better also. +2 to Harpy Resolve is great, so are 2 parts. A little difficult to do the objective, but I'll be very happy for the rewards. That's that for the most part. Let's get you making fabric. Nothing like, well, the trading post does kind of need to exist, huh? It does kind of need to exist, huh? And I kind of need clay from here, because otherwise I can't make any bricks. Although we did expose some stone over here. Maybe that's where I get it. But, who can I pull to, do important stuff? It's kind of no one. I guess you, for the moment. Anyway, we want the trading post up so that when we pop into the dangerous glade, we can buy a solution for it really quickly. Or, do something about it. Hi. The Hidden Trader Cemetery, 30 amber and... Oof. I have the provisions. 30 amber is a very, very steep price, though. Yikes. I can burn it down fine. The hostility isn't particularly bad this early. And I do have Sea Marrow from one of my events. Are these any good? I mean, traders arriving quicker is nice. Trade goods are worth money. Fragrant roots, we don't have a herb garden. We might find roots to collect, which could get us some free incense, which would be, nice, don't get me wrong. It's certainly never bad to have. The stone would help me make a lot more bricks, too. Is it just fine to burn it down? I usually prefer to get reputation when I can, because, you win when you have reputation. It's a little important detail, but, yeah. This might be burning it down. Well... let's wait for the trader. We'll wait for the trading post to exist. And if it looks like I could create, if it looks like I could get 30 amber somewhat easily, I'll do the report. And if not, I'll start burning it down. Why make a decision now when I can make it much later? Exactly. It's not like I have trouble making decisions or anything. God, no. What are you talking about? What a weird thing to just bring up out of the blue like that. God, you weirdo. So weird. Alright, should pause as soon as the trader arrives, I think. Yeah. Hello, Zorg. Ooh, gosh, the ranch would be a really nice pickup. You don't sell tools for me to get money, so that's a little rough. I imagine 30 amber is going to feel an awful lot like it's unaffordable. Well, I can't give up the provision packs, or at least not that many of them, given that I need 15 of them to do the event. I am somewhat loath to give up that many parts. I'm getting 5 more from the orders, and it's not like it's Prestige 6. Where I'm going to be in desperate need of a lot of them because everything takes more. Like, this gives me enough to make the camps I need. Sell the seam arrow that would have otherwise been used to burn it down. Can't give up that many provision packs, sadly. The pigment isn't going to be used for a while, if ever. So I'll make up the rest in reeds. That hurts, for sure. It is a victory point, though. Is it worth it? Whew. It's really painful early, but I think it's worth it. I think this is a loss I can swallow. Alright. And best of all, we don't have to deal with the ever-increasing hostility either, so... it's a twofer. We do need a builder up at some point, but right now we've got bigger issues, so I guess I just sit back. We didn't find any camps with more people. Kinda need everybody where they are. Need plenty of planks for the beaver houses. Still need somebody making fabric, but who could I really spare? I need the bricks, I need the fabric, I need the materials to make said bricks and fabric. It's kind of a big ol' what am I supposed to do, dude situation. You're going, you're actually gonna take a lot of trips, aren't you? It'd be nice if I got the Glade event, the Explore 5 Glades order done so I could get the Scout Pack, save her a bunch of trips. It's probably worth doing. No. Popping another Dangerous Glade would be, foolish. Let's move this out of the way as well. I need the in-town real estate. And it's free to move, so it can just go wherever. Oh no. Why you gotta do that, game? Why you gotta tempt me with a treasure? That was a black one too, so it's a free legendary cornerstone if I chop into there. Oh gosh. Am I actually feeling that bold? I should not be feeling that bold. Still, I mean, like, the one we've got is already cleared, more or less. Just taking up a little bit of manpower. Was the big deal. And in a way, doing exploration will help, because they have to take fewer trips back and forth. So it's like I'm helping. Yeah. I'm definitely making the situation better and not worse. You buy that, right? I'm sure you're buying that. No need to correct me. How are we looking on planks? I have enough for all of the beaver houses, so I think it's time you popped out of the supplier. And started making fabric, I guess? Yeah. Twould be wise. How are we doing on bricks? We have un brick. Well, gonna need more of those. Any good trade routes this year? Certainly sell coal. It's not crazy, given that we have a kiln and are making coal. Yeah, sure. Makes sense to me. You guys can break through 3 trees in 3 minutes, right? I'm not foolishly leaving you to your own devices when you will inevitably fail me or something like that. Yeah, I think the big delay is that they're just unloading the camp. Which, fine. It's gotta happen some point. Could drag these guys over to help. It's getting progressively more tempting the lower my timer gets here. Still. It's fine though, we're on the last tree. 2 minutes left. We get there. It's fine. Alright. Oh. It's a totem of denial. Not easy to take care of, actually. I have no way of producing luxury goods whatsoever. Hey, Mr. Black Treasure Stag, could you, make all of that worth my time? I mean, villager speed and resolve is certainly nice. I'm not gonna turn my nose up at that. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. Maybe we'll find a solution here. Boy, we didn't. Do we find a clearance geyser in here? Found a storm geyser. That's something. Okay. Let's check crates for a solution. Got nothing in there we need, nothing in there we need, and nothing in there we need. Okay. That's a little rough. None of our orders are going to get us any luxury goods either. And there's no luxury goods on offer on the blueprint either. Part of me is tempted to get the workshop just because the fabric and bricks would be nice. But surely having the ability to make tools is better, right? Plus, if I put beavers in the carpenter, they'll be more efficient. Yeah. But the question remains, what the heck do I do about this burrow? I mean, the option exists to just burn it down. And that's certainly good, because if Fishman Ritual goes off, things get bad. But man, +3 to Global Resolve is so good. It's so good. What's the next trader who was arriving? Farlough. I don't think he sells luxury items, which is a bit of a shame. I'm getting a reputation from this. Are you like... Okay, you're going to the warehouse, you're going to drop off the last ingredients. Still, it's gonna take you like a good 5 minutes to do all that. Holy moly. Safer option is definitely burning it down. This is why I start with oil is to clear events. It's just the totem's really good. It's possible I could get the lizards happy enough to get the clan done if I make their houses and pull a woodcutter. Yeah, we do have enough fabric for both of them. I would have to... Oh, I can just favor them right now, actually. Okay. I guess the needlessly risky plan of mine is to get the next blueprint as fast as possible and see if I can make luxury goods out of it. And if I can't, then we burn the sucker down. That simple. Three, two, one. Ta-da! We did it. Gets us 30 more food, which is actually distressingly relevant right now. You go help that. I want that done a lot faster anyway. Yeah? That's that, more or less. Are you in the middle of cutting? No, you're bringing stuff back. I mean, is there any reason I don't run full woodcutters right now? Not really. Yeah, kinda not really. Yeah. It's fair. We're actually just fine. Notice a critical lack of meat anywhere, or at least gatherable meat. Really would have loved that ranch, but you know, if I could start every game with 50 amber, I would basically think the game's too easy. I do wish I could like have more blueprints unlocked at the start though. Which is why I hate Prestige 15 so much. It feels like most of what I can and can't do is dictated by what blueprints I get, and not having the right one is just like It's very sad making. Harpy's busy building, which is what I need her to do. Probably gonna have to stuff a bunch of them in the supplier to make them happy. Likewise the kiln. Yeah. I mean, we're good at level 1. That's no problem at all. Are we good on level 2 though? I don't know. Let's test it. More beavers would certainly be nice, huh? And food. Yeah. Let's grab that. Okay. Level 2 is a little spiced. Which kind of sucks, because I would certainly love it if I could get more people, you know, happier and get some amount of woodcutting, but I guess that's just not happening right now. Do I cap jerky? Does it matter? Not really. We'll cap it just so we don't absolutely massively overproduce it. To there, yeah, it's fine. Wouldn't mind another harpy on the hearth, to be honest. Yeah, having this many builders right now seems fine to me. We need a lot of housing and we haven't built any of it. In fact, let's get somebody else making fabric so we get more. Yeah, you can up the amount of planks for making, that's fine. Just so you're not completely idle this storm. Probably could have sold that if I was paying more attention, but I wasn't, so I can't. Trader ceremony is going as fast as it's gonna. If I get housing, I can actually upgrade the hearth, so let's prep for that. Which means I'd like to move the workstation out of the way. Greenhouse now exists. Waiting for that for a while. Cook pot there. Put the town board there. That should do it. Just keep an eye on the workstation. Once they need to unload it, it'll probably give us a moment where we can just move it without interrupting any work. Sort of. Okay, apparently not, but I'm moving it anyway because it's in the way, darn it. This was important. Just trust me. That's enough work people are doing. In fact, you don't need the resolve in the supplier. Go help make food. Make a lot of food. We need a lot of it. Clear out this area. I want to pop into that glade. You guys done yet? Okay, you're practically done. Ta-da! Good. Oh. Oh, I can't pull woodcutters anymore. Well, that's awkward. I mean, if a harpy house is built, we're fine. Just need it to, you know, exist. I guess that means I can put woodcutters back because it makes exactly 0 difference now. guess that's just kind of what happens then. Alright, luxury goods. Nope. Nuts. Temple's great, though. I did say I wanted exactly that for my services, so I can't very well pass up on that, can I? You're both free to do whatever now. Arriving in 3 minutes, that's way too late. I have to start it. If it doesn't get started, we're in big trouble. So I have to. Probably one less person in the kiln. That's fine. Yeah. Certainly would rather use something renewable. I do have a lot of planks now. Sure, use planks. That's fine. We've got plenty. Yeah. Hopefully the Harpy builds her own house fairly soon. Because otherwise they'll start leaving, and that would be bad. I could do some favor juggling. With only a minute left in the storm, that's perfectly viable. I just prefer not to have to, that's all. Guess I will. It's taking a while to get the house built, turns out. Ooh, okay, yeah. Can't set at 3, that's for sure. That's a big not happening. Okay. That should be fine. Boom, there we go. Everyone's happy. We're all good here. There's actually something to be said about growing broccoli in the greenhouse. The vegetables can be fed to farm animals, whereas mushrooms and herbs can't. And that opens up renewable water skins, which I'm very much about. Although we have, like, you know, we have the free barrels coming in, so it's probably not needed. It does make me a lot more flexible, though. I don't like... I mean, like, it's a way to get meat consistently, too. There's a lot of good things to say about it, but... Can I make skewers out of everything I've got? Mushrooms, and I need something else, yeah. Probably have to end up being vegetables. Although we have a lot of eggs, but not, like... Actually, we don't have a lot of eggs because I can't collect any of those. It might be fine to click this button. I don't need a lot of them. I need a lot of mushrooms. But I think keeping like 20 vegetables around is fine. Yeah. How's this going, by the way? Slowly? Well, as long as it's going. Alright. We'll, drop a temple right there. Get another woodcutter back to work. Sure would love to max out on woodcutters again, but it feels like everyone's kind of where they need to be at the moment. Kinda. I have enough fabric for the harpy houses. Maybe we're just fine, question mark? We're probably fine, question mark. I'll need a makeshift post existing soon. I do need to work on the crops and building material packs at some point. Probably going to use planks just because they're the most renewable thing we have. I can put this grain in crop packs. We're not really using it right now anyway. That's all fine. Slowly getting our need for jerky filled, although I'm not sure where we're getting any of this meat. Be really nice if I could get the insect traps perk from one of the traders or something. Yeah, just plenty more reeds to harvest over here, my bro. The roots? No, those don't have meat in them. These don't either. Does anything have meat in it? Do we get bugs from the rocks? Sometimes. Keeping us stocked in jerky might be tough. Again, really wish I had gotten the ranch at some point, but... oh well. Turns out not everything falls perfectly into place every time. Unfair as that may be. Okay, this will be done in plenty of time. That's good. Again, very sad I don't get to make use out of it, but is what it is. I should favor a species to get some rep out of them. Looks like the lizards are quite happy. So let's do that. Really don't want to trade bricks right now. We don't have nearly enough to speak of. Also, importantly, it's year 3. I need to make a blight post in a big way. Definitely wouldn't mind more people arriving soon, but they're not gonna arrive until I think mid-clearance. Lux! Hello! I am doing well, thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well. You could get some metal to make some tools, I guess, is an option. It's not a great option. Thank you for the prayer. Helps out a lot. One assumes. It's very hard to tell if that ever goes off, granted. You don't have any meat on you, do you? No. Yeah, none. What's your problem? Capped on fabric. That's a very large shock, honestly. Surely we can use it somewhere. I think one less supplier will be fine. We don't need this many planks. Until they start making flour and water skins, they're probably just gonna be like not able to do much of anything. Okay. Harpy on the blight post, start making some purging fire because the blight storm's about to hit. This is going. Titus. I didn't notice you joined. Thanks, Titus. Thank you very much. Prayer is very helpful. Yep. There goes the blight storm. Always fun to watch all that happen. Oh, I have orders I haven't opened up. No wonder. It's 4 a.m. You can't sleep. Sorry to hear that, but yeah, glad you're hanging out at least. Ruin. Both of these are rolling the dice. No guarantee I get a market, no guarantee I find 3 ruins to rebuild. I think I'd rather the tools than anything else, and the scouts pack are very helpful. Kind of a stinky order, if I'm gonna be honest. The tavern and the ale delivery line would be really, really sweet. But I don't think there's any way I will get that much clearance water in time. You enjoy watching me struggle with RNG? Well, good. Our job is complete here then. Anyway. I could get some rain collectors down, but 150 water is like a lot. And I don't think I have 8 buildings that I could install rain engines in anyway. So that just feels impossible. As nice as the bonuses are. So what else would I get then? I mean, I have the ability to have religion fulfilled. I just need the incense. I guess that's something. I don't plan on making barrels. The pipes, I already have a lot of pipes, honestly. I think my ultimate consensus on that is those orders suck and I hate them. So that's cool. We'll work on other solutions. This is almost done, right? Yeah. Skewers will be helpful for some lizard resolve. There's something to that. Would love to get a furnace from one of our blueprints. That'd be really nice. But it's all kind of just up to luck at this point. I can collect berries, but why? Wish I had a big trappers camp for that, but I eschewed it for something else. Foolish me. Getting someone on the stonecutters camp would be helpful. Guess I just kind of have to wait for those guys to be done, huh? Should also put a harpy on the hearth, but I don't know. We've already gone through most of clearance with that one. Why bother at this point? It's probably fine. Would love to get all of our good housing up pretty soon. Oop, there's more people. I was wondering when they'd show up. One part is valuable and all, but like, I think I'd rather have that magic number of 6 beavers to work with. Yeah. And now all the woodcutter camps have beavers. Ideal, because we'll need it. We also have too many lizards for the hearth now, but whatever, it's fine. This could be a forbidden glade, but maybe not. I would probably want this, like, closer to fertile ground if I could help it. I mean, it's close enough to this patch. Farmers could make use of it. Maybe. I mean, this is good enough in terms of placement, I think. The drizzle geyser's in the way, but, you know. It's not gonna drive me completely crazy, probably. I'm not that picky. I swear. I'll start cutting from up there. Three builders will be very helpful, I think. I think I'll let them just run with that for a while. Once the storm hits, we'll probably have to cut woodcutters, and then I can get them on gathering camps and other such fun things. I'm gonna want the roots collected at some point. I also want to do this at some point as well. Just would really rather, like, not use the 30 oil that could solve a Glade event for me to do that. Because, you know, minus 10 hostility is not exactly something I get out of bed for. How are you doing? You are out of coal. I could turn on wood, but like coal is just so much more efficient to use literally for everything that I don't wanna. We'll make more eventually. Ooh, speaking of stuff I want to do though, piping up the kiln would just be smart, so I may as well get some stormwater. That will help a great deal. Y'alls are fine there. I think I want to deny any meat consumption whatsoever. We want that all turned into jerky so we can complete meat diet at some point. Completing that at some point would be great. Meat fabric again, don't we? We sure do. Alright. We stop favoring the lizards. And see how we're doing. Probably not fantastic. Yeah, sitting at 3 will be optimistic. So we'll go down to 2. It's probably the best we're gonna do. And yeah, the rest of them just get to be on camps, I guess. Blight Rot's here, but it's fine. Ooh, you know what I could do, though? Now that the temple is about to exist, what I could do is just start sacking stuff. And I kind of like it. So let's start sacking stuff and getting my woodcutters back to work, actually. Tis a play that has some inherent risk to it, but on the other hand, what do I care? Okay. Maybe one less person in the kiln? Yeah. I do need a builder somewhere doing something. But yeah, getting some Sacrament of the Flame going early, while probably not optimal, still is nice. Permanently reducing hostility is always a good thing. Little worried the harpies will start being upset soon. Might have to swap on into the supplier, because we're out of jerky. Okay. The ranch exists. Oh my. Huh. Well, we obviously take that, because it's great. And now we have infinity meat, which is fantastic. And leather, which is also fantastic. Yeah, I'll just keep 50 and 20 around, that's fine. Basically just want enough to feed the animals. Yeah. So those are some okay limits. Put a lizard on there when I can spare them. I do need a place where I can, like, make biscuits and pie, or coats. Something to make the harpies and beavers happy. Thank you, Lox. I was good with favor juggling, but I appreciate you allowing me to be very lazy about it. We're burning through wood at a prodigious pace, but it's honestly fine. Like, we're getting a permanent hostility reduction. Pretty soon we'll get to 50. And once we get to 50, I can stop burning another stack of wood, and then we'll be like even more fine than before. And, like, at the end of the day, I'm running 6 woodcutters. I can just pull them if we run out. It's not that crazy. So yeah, what is my plan right now? Probably open up a couple of the smaller glades nearby. Maybe a dangerous glade or 2, look for ruins, plan my next expansion, which is almost certainly going to be up here. Because it just feels like a very natural place to expand to. Good chance this is a forbidden glade. It's on the edge of the map. But what if it's just fine? Anyway, let's pop into these. In fact, I want you to pop into this one first. In fact, I should move the herbalist camp because no one's going to be manning it for an age. And why not have the people who are actually doing stuff do stuff faster? That seems wise. Alright, new year. I can pull you off the blight. Well, I'm not going to pull you off when you're like 95% done with that. But I do want you to go back on the hearths to make everything more efficient. Let's see what we get now. I mean, I'm on the cusp of opening up 2 glades. Exploration Expedition is both great and I hate it. 'Cause, like, it gives you a ton of resolve, which gives you some reputation, but it's so ephemeral. I get used to having +5 or +5 for a while, and then suddenly it drops, and I'm like, oh yeah, because that was from the glade opening up. So it's just, it feels like it's constantly trolling me, but I mean, it's certainly good enough that I want to take it. Speaking of things that are good enough to take, let's get you guys down here as well. Need these glades open as fast as possible now that I took this. Let's check out our order. Use Stormwater. Ooh, Devil's Purging Fire. That's really good. And the 8 parts are very delicious. Very happy to see that. Someday the geyser pump will exist once we get some, you know, once we have some planks available. And things will be great. It's not like enough, right? I still needed those 2 gone. I needed that 1 gone. Oh well. Carpenter exists now. Still need a way to smelt metal to actually make any use of this whatsoever. But for now, it's fine. Hey, a ruin. That's cool. That could be useful. We don't have any... Ooh, insect traps. Holy butts. That's really, really good. I need to bribe these people. Because then we'll just get infinite... Well... I mean, we're getting infinite meat from the ranch, to be fair. I don't need insect traps. And if I can do this, it is a whole reputation point and 20 amber. Which is really, really good. But I need stone. And it's not like I can't get stone. Just need to rejigger a few people around a bit. When's the next trader arriving? 3 minutes. He might have some tools. Yeah. Alright. Probably just pull somebody from something non-essential, get you guys on the stonecutter camp. Have you just focus on collecting stone. You could go back up here now. Let's clear out the hearth space. 'Cause we're good. I mean, I guess this is what we do. Work on collecting enough stone, hope Zorg brings me a solution. I mean, he'll have to bring me a solution if he brings tools or metal, so... There's a good chance we're fine, but just in case, the plan B is collect a lot of rocks. I should move that in construction lizard house towards the hearth, because I think it's going to exist pretty darn quickly. And I don't want to have to spend wood to rebuild it. Yeah. Well, not rebuild, but move it. 8, 10, 12, 14, yes. Plenty of houses over there to meet the hearth upgrade requirement, so maybe I'll just put this in construction house right here. Hey, gatherable eggs. That looks nice. Let's go gather those eggs. And now we have opened 2 glades and our woodcutting is back to normal. We have a ton of resolve from opening 2 glades, so that's cool. You guys can move over here actually. I would love this area cleared out so we have slightly easier access to this space. Could rebuild the tinctury, but that would require all of the manpower I have, and I'm a little reluctant to do that. We have other stuff that needs doing. Yeah. Alright. Fast forward until Zorg arrives. Should be any minute now, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Zorg, what do you got for me? Well, you did bring tools, which is what I needed. Can I afford them is the pertinent question. I need 15 of them, right? Yeah. Can I afford 9 tools? Great question. Can ditch the seam arrow, can ditch my pigment. I'm not using my copper ore right now. I'll miss having it once I start smelting copper, if I start smelting copper, but feels like right now there are more pressing issues. I could sell a ton of packs of provisions. In fact, that makes up the difference, which is awfully tempting. I do get some with every new group of villagers. Like, this is fine to lose. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fine trade. I'm good with that. I do need 2 people dedicated to the Glade event, though. Eventually, I'm going to need 4 people dedicated to it for the totems. But we should get that started as soon as we can. Really hard to pull people off food. I guess you guys don't need to sit in the temple, it's just a little bit of a hostility reduction for the moment. So let's just call that fine. Maybe our builders will get around to making a road so the Glade event people don't have to work as hard. And look at that. 1 single trip. Thank you, Scouts Pack and Harpy on the Hearth. 1 person had to come over here with the tools and they're already straight away to work. Beautiful. Travel time's a big important thing. Newcomers, hello. What's more important out of these? I don't know. Either would be fine, I think. Do I need that many more people? Can't possibly need that many more people. It's fine to take a little spread here. Sure. We can put the beaver on the carpenter over here. Harpy does not have to be in here making planks anymore then. I do want it to be delivered though, so we'll keep her there for the moment. Just for the moment. Greenhouse, we turn on these. 40-20 is fine, and infinity mushrooms is good, and we just want to fill that out completely. And yeah, we'll save our last two people for the totems. Although I guess we don't need the rocks quite so dire now, do we? Yeah. We're not as in dire a need of them, is how those words are supposed to be used, but you know. Those, words are hard. Can we have this exist at some point, also? Love it if that exists. These would be great if we had actual farmers, but we don't have actual farmers. We have greenhouse workers, and those are different, I'm relatively sure. Like, I vaguely recall testing it out at one time, where it was like, do greenhouse workers get extra carrying capacity from Farmer's Pack? I am pretty sure the answer is no. It is not impossible that I'm completely misremembering it, or just hallucinating, but I'm pretty sure farmers are only people who work on like actual farms and not greenhouses. That existing is good. Put someone on it? I was kind of hoping he would stick on the ranch, actually. Take care of the totem. One less person in the greenhouse isn't gonna kill us. Right? Right. You're out of fabric? Oh no, you're out of things to make fabric out of. Oh, that's awkward. Well, go collect some reeds. If we're gonna be that low on fabric, just go get some more stuff for it. I know, I'm brilliant like that. What would you do without my immaculate guidance? Okay. That totem should be, a new totem should pop up momentarily. Happens every minute. Hey! Get on the ranch, sir. Might be good to like go absolutely crazy with drizzle water too. I mean, 2 greenhouses is going to use quite a bit of it, but piping up the ranch is not out of the question. I do, however, want to pipe up to the kiln first and have the storm geyser exist, which certainly taking its sweet time. I get it, it's very far away and we've been low on planks for a while, but you know, what if I'm still impatient for it? Did we even think of that? What if I'm just really impatient? Okay. This is all good. We do want to clear out some more space up here. Would love to put another housing district nearby. Also need to think about decorations up here too. I guess just throw a random park down and call it a day. Usually don't like to be that careless with it, but I can make it prettier later. It's not the end of the world. Glade event complete. Beautiful. Alright, we are at Hostility 5, which means people will die if we stay there. which is bad. Just strictly speaking, it's a bad thing. So we have to get down to 4 at the very, very least. Yeah, you're close enough to the warehouse where I don't think moving you would do anything. We're basically just waiting for the totems to get killed. And then we'll just beat K. And once our friendly lizard folk get done hauling back our massive amount of dosh, we'll put them in the temple and drop even more hostility. So, as terrible as our resolve looks at the current moment, we should be okay. Maybe not as much as I was hoping, actually. Harpies are a little frighteningly low, but I think we're okay. We're going to have a large amount of jerky pretty soon. Wouldn't mind putting another lizard on that, actually. Yeah. Get the kiln built faster. Meat diet would push us up to hostility 3, so I can't really click that button right now. You love jerky? Well, good news. We got plenty of it. In fact, you might be like the one making it. I'm not sure. I mean, like, there's absolutely zero need for me to, like, go to a character list and determine find specific people, because it's just unneeded. But I do kind of wish I could find where my council is. That would be a nice treat. Ooh. The totem went. Beautiful. That was good, because we're basically out of wood. We did, however, hit minus 50 hostility reductions, so that's pretty sweet. 83. Oop. Harpies are low again. That's manageable. Just need to put somebody in the supplier and we're good. Yeah. Or not. Wait, what's the problem? Guys, I thought we was good. I need more housing, don't I? I sure do. I guess we build it. If I can get a harpy house built over here, that would be ideal. Just taking a wee bit of time is all. I could have them making water skins, but we can't make pickled goods yet. I'm really hurting for, I wish I had the field kitchen upgrade right now. That would be really good. But right now, I'm just sort of sitting around wishing I had better food producing. Food production buildings. That's the actual word I wanted to use. Alright. Unassign a woodcutter, burn some coal. It's fine. Burning coal may feel terrible, but in a way it's just another way to progress Sacrament of Flame, he said, coping with the pain in his chest. If we can get that harpy house built, we'll break even. Awkward. I'm good though. We'll just resolve juggle. Everyone else is happy enough to make up the difference. We should be more than good now. Warehouse over here would be kind of nice, but I don't know. Doesn't feel needed. There's all that extremely ephemeral resolve coming back, being like, hey, you want to assume that your resolve is 3 higher than it should be? I'm here to help. Exploration contract gets us a bunch of stuff. Both of them are fine. They're takeable. Like, maybe we'll squeak out some reputation out of Woodcutter's song, and that's about as much as I expect out of it. Alright. That's done. You can leave the supplier now and be our builder. You will eventually get wood enough to work on that. We can turn in meat diet. Really would love to get the trapper's camp going at that point. What's our last one? Construction work. Well, if I had the ability to smelt metal, I would definitely attempt this, but I don't. Which is a bit of a shame. I guess we'll take Rainpunk Enthusiast. Maybe we'll find a clearance geyser somewhere. I should definitely do aiding the flock at some point also. Had that queued up for approximately forever. Probably want to take care of it. Yeah. Is there anyone doing something non-critical? I guess you guys don't need to be in the temple, and a lot of things need to be built. Sure. Work on the packs. In fact, one of you should work on the ruins as well. Yeah. We have enough to justify that. Cool. Where on Earth was the close, archaeological dig? I guess it had to be either here or here at this point. Maybe there's a chance? It's not necessarily always adjacent. Tinker would be okay, Druid's Hut would be okay, Press would be okay. All this would be just okay. Like, I could turn the vegetables into oil. There's a lot of good things I can make out of oil. Tinker, like, training gear's nice, I guess. Packs of building materials would be helpful, but not like long term. I could just take the Druid's Hut. Call it fine. Prepare to have a lot more greenhouses active because we're going to be turning edible food into oil. We're going to need a lot of it. Ethanol subsidy. People raise their head suddenly. What was that? Usable food into oil? It's music to my ears. Tincture is certainly nice to have. I kind of need, like, I mean, I need scrolls is what I need. I don't know. We're more or less stable. Just need more people. Need to break into a glade or two. Love to get those archaeological expeditions, because that is basically like a roadmap to winning. Right away. So, on that note, why don't I move you guys up here? You can start breaking into this one. I'll make a bet it's in here. You know what? You know what? I'll do something I never do. I have a scout pack. There's absolutely no need for me to not just build the archaeologist office and just see where it is. It's an option I almost never use because I'm like, oh, but what if I got permanent benefits out of it instead? And I'm like, yeah, you could, but they're not that helpful. Like, faster glade events, very strong. Scouts for Glade events, also very strong. Carrying more stuff to stuff, it's very good. But like, on the other hand, just not having to pop Glades open willy-nilly is also kind of good. I don't know. The more I talk, the more I'm second-guessing myself, which is funny. Any of them is fine. This gives us an even amount, so I guess I'll take that. We need to put down yet another lizard house. God, we just keep getting lizards and they keep needing housing. It's crazy. Is this what it's like to be a city manager? It's like people keep existing and they need housing. This sucks. No one told me I would have to make housing for people to live in. What's the deal? I thought I was just here to have my my business interests catered to. If you're making jerky, none of it will reach the warehouse. That's your like, we're making a lot. At some point, you're going to be full of jerky, I assume. Unless you're like an eldritch being whose stomach is a bottomless pit. But, you know, hopefully you're not. That'd probably be awkward if you were, I would say. You're still making stuff. Good. I should just use the copper ore because I'm not using it for anything else. But I'm committed now. Darn it. I could throw you guys in here. That would lower us a hostility level, which would be nice. Could favor the harpies, start getting some reputation for free. Seems okay. Seems good and okay. Making that is needed. That which is needed. Oh hey, the geyser pump finally exists. Wish I'd noticed that. So now we can pipe up the kiln. Start turning all of our wood into coal immediately and make jerky way faster. In fact, I probably want to say jerky's your top priority, because it is. I will also need somebody on the blight post. I also need a lot of wood, to the point where I'm like, should I prepare for a third woodcutter? Mayhap. Do I sell mushrooms and get a loot box? I don't know about that one, my man. Is your gambling addictive so pervasive that you will potentially starve people just for a loot box? Yes. Hey, we got all the food right back. And we got +1 to vegetable production. Look at that. Now we make 5 instead of 4. It was all worth it. Gambling always pays off. Lesson learned. What's your problem? No planks. Well, I do only have one person making planks, so that's not too shocking. We don't have quite enough people to fill out this hearth. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Well, I kind of do, actually. Maybe I do need to work on upgrading it then. What do you know? Little cook pot over here. People can sit by it and be like, I sure do love sitting by the fire eating jerky. It actually sounds pretty sweet, to be honest. Man, I haven't sat in front of like a campfire and just like done the camp course kind of stuff in a long time. That'd be pretty neat. I'd enjoy that. Harpies, no! Why are you so unhappy? It's almost like I have a whole bunch of very ephemeral resolve that keeps vanishing on me, and it kind of drives me crazy. Weird that. Alright. 40. I might want to, like, uncap vegetables, given that we're making them a lot more efficiently now. Well, maybe not a lot more, but it's, you know, it's a good 20 to 25% more, somewhere in there. This is actually not really needed, to be honest. I'll just help that construction. We'll wait until we get more people. I mean, I guess if I'm not going to make any more harpy houses here, I should just connect the road. Seems okay. Seems wise, in fact. Which is not what I usually do when presented with a choice, but today I'll make an exception. Oh, we can finally collect these berries. Could throw somebody on the trapper's camp. I kind of just have everybody doing stuff, though. It's the minor problem with that. I'm making bricks, which is fine. Capped out on jerky. I guess I could make more. We do have a lot of people that eat it now. Yeah, sure. We are running out of drizzle water occasionally, aren't we? I might have to solve that once we have planks and they exist. Hey, eating the flock is done. Good. Could use the extra help. Let's put you in the herbalist camp. We can put you in the trapper's camp and then leave one builder. Cool. Smelter! It exists! And it's really good. Can finally make biscuits. Smokehouse would be nice to make way better jerky, but I mean, we finally found the smelter. The game has now basically just opened up. Because we can start making tools and metal and all sorts of other nonsense. Biscuits will be great. That should keep the beavers and the harpies really happy. We can put lizards in there where they'll be happy with the heat. It's all great. Ba-da-dum. Any good trade routes? Eh, not really. Alright. Resolve's a little spooky. Certainly not gonna say it's not. Even at 3, we're struggling a touch. But this is why I have a temple, so. We'll never run out of jerky, at least. So all I have to think about is where to put other people at this point. Probably put them on the smelter pretty soon. We use coal because it's very efficient. Just turn all of our copper into tools. Oop. Oh, that's us running out of wood. That's fair. Putting a lizard on the hearth actually just solves everything. So I guess we do that. Cool. Beavers are a little persnickety, but it's fine. What I could do is I could pipe the carpenter up and make him happy in there. I want to pipe it up eventually when they start making tools as well, so like more reasons than just immediate benefit, I swear. Alright. Those are filled out. If I kick a beaver... wait, we need that many harpy houses? What? Oh wow, we got more than I thought we had for some reason. Why does my brain do this? Why does my brain get really confident in things that it absolutely doesn't know? Or it's like, oh yeah, you don't have... 8? Yeah, once you make that harpy house, you have enough for everybody. And like, you know, the second I give even an iota of thought to it, it's like, yeah, but that can only house 8. I have 11. That's not enough. My brain's like, yeah, nah, don't worry about it. It's covered. No need to devote neurons to that thing. Are you sure? I don't know about that, my dude. But they're sure enough, I guess. Harvesters can't run out. That's fine. Plenty of reeds down here. I do definitely have to expand my woodcutting operation, though. Why did everybody just gain 2 resolve? Someone needs to explain this to me. I mean, I didn't open a glade. Oh, we cut down 20 trees. Okay, yeah, cool. It's just a constant troll. Where it's like, yeah, you have enough resolve. Oh, you have enough resolve now? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. You don't know. The streamer lacks critical information. It's hilarious. So fun. Alright. Gotta fill out the smelter completely. I would love another person in there. You. Congratulations on your promotion or something? Sure. We'll call it that. We can pretend that's a true statement. Alright, Beaver's back to work. Where's our newcomers? They're practically here already, so that's cool. Certainly would love somebody building something. Maybe you? This is a year that is divisible by 3. It's not a good time to pull somebody off of important work. You're not doing any important work. You're doing anti-important work. I just kind of forgot to turn you off. Because we turned in Harpy Resolve. We don't need the packs. Go build stuff. Alright. I was pretty sure you couldn't get mushroom seedlings unless you had a farm. But I guess the greenhouse counts as a farm. And they're like, oh, do you want to grow mushrooms in your greenhouse? And I'm like, it does that by default, though. Yeah, but you could grow mushrooms in your greenhouse. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, bro. Card houses will save me a lot of materials, but will also drive me completely batty because I have to rejigger all of the places to upgrade my hearths. I guess it's fine. But yeah, suddenly we have 18 people here and 14. I guess we just had enough people. Never mind, just ignore me. Please ignore the dumb. Don't care, they're all good. If I brought in this pack, I could get another woodcutting camp going and start really sacking wood. And that sure does feel good. So I think I'll do that. Of course, now we need more housing. All these people with their wanting to live somewhere. God. Exhausting. I could put one down here, fine. Nothing's in the way of it. It's not exactly where I want it to go. But then again, where the heck else is it gonna go? Yeah, there's that issue, is the where the heck else is it going to go issue. So I'll do that. Get 2 people in the Stonecutters camp. I need this cleared out for the most part. And then we're back down to 1 builder again. That was quick. I could make oil. Like, I don't need to right now. Could make coats, but again, also don't need to right now. Anyway, let's turn on tool production. Another beaver in here would actually be pretty nice. Just so we speed up the plank production, because we are kind of hurting for it. Start making incense too. Just to make the lizards happy. We do need to fulfill religion. I guess that's a very good reason to do that then. Sure. Make incense. Make oil. Keep 60 around, it's fine. I really don't want to make fabric in here given how terrible our fabric production is right now. And by fabric I mean coats. Hey, both of them upgraded. Wonderful. Oh, I don't need to make this harpy house anymore because everyone has a house, because there's 3 people per house now. Right, that thing. The thing I just picked up. Oh, me. Forgetting about all that. Alright, where's the thingy? It's here. Well, pop that sucker open, guys. Let's see if we can excavate something for the crown. Capped on fabric. No, you're not. We need more of it. Could also start making leather. We are producing technically renewable leather. It's fine. Probably gonna need more people in greenhouses and upgrade the pump again. I took a lot of people out of the greenhouses recently, which is a bit spiced. But then again, most of them went on to food production anyway, so it's probably fine. Alrighty then. The archaeological discovery. I could definitely use mushrooms for that. Do we use bricks? I guess. Very low on brick materials, actually. Do I use planks? I did just put up a 3rd woodcutter, so we should theoretically be very good on planks now. Theoretically. Pull you guys out of the temple, I guess. It's not actually doing anything for us right now. Yeah. Get somebody excavating this. Some pretty nice rewards, I'm not gonna lie, but it's so many reputation points if you can manage to excavate something. It's just really, really good. Smokehouse is back. That's certainly tempting. Make jerky way more efficiently? Sure. Sounds good to me. Just drop it here, that's fine. Lizards! Must halt your jerky production. Also, we're running out of stormwater, which is not a surprise given how much I'm using right now. I'd upgrade the pumps, but I'm low on building materials. Ooh, I could get 2 people giving me reputation resolve. That's really good. We'll do that. You're working on oil and incense. I guess we'll cap incense at some point. I highly doubt we'll ever keep up with it, but if we do, it'd be nice if we didn't overproduce. So let's just cap it at 80. It's fine. You 2 be in there. Don't really need pottery. I mean, you could also produce incense here. It's just as strong as producing it in the Druid's hut, which is like fine. Sure. Go ahead and make your own incense. I'm okay with it. Sother, hello. What are you doing here? I can easily sell these. I could sell a ton of sea marrow if I wanted to. I would love to afford Ways of the Forest. But there's a lot of things I would love that I'm probably not going to get. I mean, the +1 to coal production is nice, don't get me wrong. Brings our coal production from 5 to 6, which is not nothing. Still, I mean, I'm already reducing hostility by burning wood. Do I really need to spend massive amounts on Ways of the Forest? I don't think so. I think we're just fine, and everything will be fine. Everything will be fine, and I have nothing to worry about. What's your problem? No planks. That's fair. You're not selling planks, are you, Sother? You are. I have 58 packs of provisions. Oh my god. Right, because I got them from every newcomer wave. That's right. That's where it's all coming from. Actually, give me an incense instead. Cool. That should accelerate a lot of things. And that's great. I think my plan is to break into one of these glades next year. See if I can find something in there. I do love hostility reduction. It is almost always what I take. But like, what if I just upgraded it to find the next dig site? What if I just did that? Because I have hostility reduction from the temple. And surely with this many... Okay, it's right there. Surely with this many woodcutters we'll have plenty of wood to turn into... Oh, we have no flower production. Right. Oh, that's a thing I needed. Whoops. It's a little whoopsie doodles. Little oopsie poopsies. Little you're a dummy wummy. Oops. It's fine. We're fine though. You guys are still making coal, which is good. if I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff over here, I think a small warehouse would be a good idea. This is starting to get to be a bit of a trip. Ideally, I put one like right around here so that if any of these glades have fertile ground, it's not as long of a walk. And it's not a long walk to get the Herbity Derbs. To get to the glade events. I got there. No trees nearby, huh? Solvable. Gosh, we have a lot of hostility, huh? Maybe I should be a bit more worried about that. Just like fractionally more worried. I mean, it's very normal with having 9 woodcutters, to be fair. Alright. Oh, I definitely need somebody on the Blight Post, that's for sure. I guess it'll be beavers this year. Go at it, boys. Possibly girls. Can't tell gender from 80 feet in the air. Beavers are a bit upset. It's fine. We saved up a little bit of water. Uh-oh. Ran out of wood. That's fine. Let's actually get up to 80 and sack coal so we get some work on. Oh, the temple's unstaffed. Right. That explains it. Oh, me. Oh, you're so silly, forgetting very, very important things. Oh, you. You and your forgetting incredibly critical items. Hilarious. Anyway. Provisioner, manufactory, workshop. Like, workshop is weirdly still good here on year 6. Because I still have absolutely terrible fabric and brick production. So I guess it's a year 6 workshop. Boy, that doesn't happen often. I'd definitely prefer to put it somewhere around here, but shouldn't be that picky about it. But I want to be that picky about it, is the thing. It's like here at the end of the road. It's not the ugliest thing I've ever done. Sure. Makes sense. Alright. People are starting to leave, so I'll sack some coal. It'll be fine. More or less. Alright. Good news, you don't have to make bricks here anymore. And good news, you don't have to make fabric here anymore. It's all gonna be made here. Welcome to your new shiny home. Definitely use leather last, but use it if we have to. And yeah, keep 20 of those around, it's fine. I pipe it up, but like we're really, really short on stormwater. How are we doing with planks these days? We're getting there. Yeah, I don't want you guys making Purging Fire, I just wanted you fighting the Blight. Oh, the Herbalist camp is out. When'd that happen? Probably a while ago. Whatever, it's fine. Go there, you make Purging Fire. And then we're, like, good, I guess? More or less? More or less. More people. We'll get back to you. Don't worry, we'll let you in pretty soon. Just kind of in a pickle. So surprised our food is still this high with how many people I pulled out of the greenhouse lately, and the fact that we're turning some of our food into oil. Kind of need you to hurry up in there, actually. If y'all don't mind. Starting to run slightly spookily low on coal. Although, like, we have enough to, like... We have enough resolve to stop. Probably thanks to some wood cutting. So I guess I'll stop. What are we at now? Minus 100. Nice. God, the temple's good. It's just so good. Biscuits are starting to come online. That explains the sudden bump of resolve. Y'alls are making plenty of flour, which is great. Probably gonna need you to keep doing that. Both of you. Probably. Alright. Beavers! It's drizzle season. Get back to woodcutting. And then bring people in, I guess. Don't care either way, it's fine. I am running low on pipes. That'd certainly be nice to not have to build those. Yeah. It's our cornerstone. Clay delivery line. Interesting. Probably superfluous, but I love free stuff. So we take the free stuff. We have people now, so let's fill out a couple of our buildings. 2 builders is fine right now. In fact, we don't really need any, because everything's built. Well, we're gonna need them eventually. Anyway. Oh, are you... Oh, you're unloading the camp. Just the instant before I was going to have that, that warehouse down. It hurts. Any good trade routes? Sort of. This is good enough. Lord knows I have enough provision packs and not enough money. How's that archaeological dig going? Oh, you're done. Cool. Yeah, use incense and oil and excavate further. We make incense. We're also using it as fast as we make it, but whatever. It'll get done eventually. Okay, a little less stormwater in there, I think. If I had more, I could make people a lot happier. How is our planks doing? Certainly doing better. I mean, sure. Is the warehouse the only place I can make pipes in still? Yeah. Make sure I have 4 on hand at all times. Year 7. Goodness me. You are definitely make incense. Indeed. It's all good, I guess. Really wouldn't mind a second person in there. It feels right. We're good on biscuits, we're good on jerky. We'd love to make better biscuits and pie and maybe some pickled goods, but just haven't gotten the blueprints. As usual. Okay. Hopefully this warehouse becomes existing soon. Hopefully warehouse exists. Have warehouse exist is good. Bunga bunga. Chris speak good. Good speakings of Chris. Chris used the word speak, but good. Little reputation within the Harpies, always welcome. But yeah, mostly just, well, I mean, I've got other options for reputation right now, because I have tools. Ooh, it's fine. I'm not actually using the tablets this game for anything important. How are you doing down here? Not enough incense still? Fair. Again, we are kind of using it as fast as we're producing it. You can use oil for this too. You are, in fact, producing oil in here, so it makes a lot of sense. Can make it out of meat too. It feels really silly to turn vegetables into meat and then turn the meat into oil when I can just turn the vegetables into oil directly. I feel a step is being wasted if I turn meat on for that. So I probably will not do that. Boy, clearance already, huh? I had expected to be into the glade by then. What's your deal? Just capped? It's fine. Stay there so you're always ready to go for the blight. Got plenty of eggs, got plenty of meat and leather. I mean, it's a nice problem to have, the whole not needing stuff to be done. I mean, we're using our meat for jerk. I mean, I kind of need them there because eventually we will run out of that stuff. Theoretically, we'll run out of it quickly, but right now we're just okay. I don't know. Can we put the hearth down yet? We can. This is fine? Yeah, sure. Road's a little awkward, but I'm also a little awkward, so it fits. I put the roads down there. That'll be great. Any new housing basically will just be dropped over here. Wizards are busy at work clearing out these rocks. That'll be good. You're still completely lacking incense. And you're capped on all the building materials. That's good. Oh, that's forbidden. How is that forbidden? Oh no, it's not forbidden. It's just dangerous. Why did it? No, it is forbidden. Drainage mold is a forbidden glade event. Excuse me, game. Location of the second closest archaeological discovery is here. That's supposed to be in a dangerous glade, not a forbidden one. I protest. You are cheating, good sir. Oh boy. Oh boy. It could feed it. It's very, very rough on our poor woodcutters. I can't chase it away right now. 'Cause if I did, I'd die. In fact, everyone would die. So probably don't do that. We'll accumulate 30, like... What time is it? We have 6 minutes. Until drizzle hits. If we get all the training gear done during the storm in the last section of clearance, we can probably chase it away in time. It should only take like 4 minutes with 2 people on it. I have some Sea Marrow I could burn in the worst case scenario. I think it's fine. I think I'll live. So it's probably good enough. Yeah, these are great. I'll take them. I'm not gonna sell Sea Marrow right now, sir. I think we're okay there. Another worst comes to worst, I can just use tools instead of using them to open caches. There's a chance I could get the money from here and spend it on Sir Renwald if I get another person doing that. So I will. That sounds great. And it's a Glade event, so they have extra carrying capacity without a Harpy being on the hearth. Granted, Harpy being on the hearth would be really efficient, and I should probably do that. But then again, we've only got a minute left in clearance anyway, so what do I care? It's fine. Hey, that exists. Great. These are kind of crap. Like, I have a lot of fertile ground I'm not using, so Forester's Hut is certainly, like, a thing. Grow metal, make even yet more tools, win that way. I mean, it's a way to win. I am certainly getting to that whole win part pretty rapidly. I think it's fine. How you doing here, guys? You're both taking a break instead of collecting the money. Okay, sure. It's fine. That's fine, and I'm not angry about it. Man, they're just letting you have absolutely no incense, are they? I mean, I understand we want to use it, but we have more important things, guys. Come on. Alright. It's high time I upgraded this, too. We're leaving. We got half of our amber in the warehouse. Really? Where are you? You're like... Is that you? No, you're leaving. Where are you? Okay, you're here. Where's our other scout? Is he delivering, like, right now? No. Nuts. Well, that's all the money we've got then. I mean, I don't care that much about woodworking tools. It was a flex on them buy. And it's important to flex on them, but it's also not, like, critical. Surprisingly little coal. I guess that's what happens when I only have one person in the kiln. Though it is piped up, so I'm a little surprised it's not, like, keeping up with it. Oh well. So. We sack wood when we get below 5. And then we get as high as we can with wood cutting while we're sacking wood. And we call it probably good enough. You're gonna clear the blight, which is good. I need somebody on this hearth at some point, so I guess it's you. Congrats. How many people are here? 24. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. I could drag 3 houses out of there. I only need 5 houses with how the math works out. I don't want to use wood right now, though, because I kind of want to have all my wood for burning. How are we doing on the training gear? We have none. None training gear. Guys, were you... Okay, you're making the last set of it. Good. It's about to be a little upset. Ooh, you even doubled up. Nice. That's the prayer working out for us. Extra 5% doubling your goods comes in handy. Religion's done. We won't win, so it's probably unwise to work on that. So we'll pull back a bit. Can I afford another woodcutter? I can. Just one. But that's enough. Beaver resolve is low. We'll just use a little happy juice over here. It's fine. Alright, all the training gear has been delivered. Plus 300% hostility will still kill me. So I probably don't want to start that right now. But soon. Soon we will. Extra beavers would really help. I could get them on woodcutting and also keep the forester's hut fully staffed. Yeah. You have to be very cautious about getting to 5 hostility right now. But I think we're okay. More happy juice? Not enough, eh? We got a critical amount of beavers. Oh, and they're not all happily housed. Oh no. Well, that explains it. Alright. Well. Quick, beavers! There's like 8 of you. Build your house. Immediately. Also eat some biscuits. It's imperative you do both of these things as soon as possible. Whoop! Ran out of wood. I guess we just unassign the woodcutters and we're fine. Yeah. Could also burn some coal, but we've burnt enough this season, I think. Capped on flour. That's great. More mushrooms than we can really use, huh? Whew. It's scary. Can we actually just turn off religion for a bit so that our archaeological dig can finally get some freaking incense existing? That'd be nice. Here's fine. A lot of places are fine. Dun, 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 ba-dum. Lights all cleared off. Wonderful. Yeah, I would have loved to have won by now, but I also don't want everybody in the village to die, so, you know, priorities. There we go. Does not matter even remotely. This is actually, well, it's nice. It's fine. We'll take it. We'll take it. Alright, we have the training gear. Please chase this joker away. All the beavers get back to woodcutting, and just like that, we're out of people. Life comes at you fast. Take you out of the blight post, that's fine. Surely we have enough tools to open another cache and just win though, right? We do. Well, we can't quite win. We're close. Send out to the Citadel, it's fine. Pull another person off of something? Stone cutting? Sure. They let me have some incense, sir. Thank goodness. Also, I want a harpy on the hearth. Because I do not want you dragging that over 6 at a time. I'd much rather you drag that over a lot at a time. Taking a coffee break, that's cool. We're not in a hurry. Don't worry about it. Speaking of being in a hurry, though, we are in a hurry here. You're getting ingredients, okay. The warehouse is right there, it should be fine. I did say I wanted the warehouse for Glade events down here, and it's paying off. Because we have a minute 45 before everything in this green circle dies. So, nice that we've got a little bit of that. Oh, we immediately went to the hearth to eat, huh? It's like, I delivered the training gear, but instead of working on, you know, chasing the drainage mole away, what if I had some jerky? Now I get it. It's delicious. I can't fault you for it. But also, slightly pressed for time? Just a little bit. Excavation will finish soonish. Would love to get more people on that, actually. So maybe I pull you guys out of here. I don't need this. I don't need to go quite this hard on plank and tool production. And I would like to get some victory points out of this faster. Although I think I'm going to win anyway as soon as the cache opens and this finishes. So like, I think my current strat is just fast forward and win. And that's a good strat. I like that strat. Out of curiosity. Could I like see where the last one is too? Oh, it's right here. Gosh. How is that the... Whoa. Hold up. The furthest archaeological discovery. Here. It's like... Hold up. Hold the phone. If it's there... Everything is measured away from this hearth. Is this actually further than this? It doesn't feel like it is. It's not. It's just actually not. I don't think. Yeah, because, well, I mean, this is sort of in the radius of the hearth. And this is also in the radius of the hearth. Is that actually closer? Maybe on the horizontal axis it's closer? Maybe, just barely. No, this feels closer, darn it. And it feels that way because that's the most enraging thought. Therefore, it's probably correct. I'm gonna declare that to be so. And call it a day. Titus is working on the archaeological expedition. That's cool. Well, we'll never find out what was in it. Drainage mole got chased away, and we opened the cache. 8 years is about where I want to end a tough game. prefer to have it go a lot faster, but can't always have what I want. What did we uncover? We got followers of the Forsaken Gods. Kill 10 people on purpose and win before year 8 for some food and some embarkation points. No. I'm not gonna lose 2 people for seal fragments I don't need either. When would trade routes start with amber and parts? I mean, that's very strong. Don't get me wrong. Can I get to this over here? I can't. I might need to use one of these as a caravan wagon. Although, if I'm gonna do the Commandea contract, I can't. Is this worth it? This can't possibly be worth it, right? What level is difficulty is this? Prestige 5? I mean, it is good. It is just very good to have. Problem is, it takes me so far away from the seal. I don't think I can, like, actually afford to get that far away from the seal. I have 36 years left. So, like, you know, it's like 4 or 5 settlements at best. So if I went here, it'd be 1, then I'd have to, like, go 2 here, 3, 4, not close enough. That's a little spicy. I don't think I can actually do that. Probably just want to do the frost modifier up here and call it a day. I would love the extra parts in the amber to start off with. Starting with amber is really good because of the land tax at Prestige 20, but yeah, I think this gets me too far away from the seal. I think it's just impossible. And the Forsaken Gods can bite me. I'm not killing anyone. Heading to sleep? Well, thanks for hanging out, Lox. I'm gonna wrap up soon anyway. I just have to, you know, babble to myself and figure out what I'm gonna do. Like, yeah. I think we just take 2 boxes when we go to the frost modifier next game. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for being here, Dendrian. We appreciate it a great deal. I hope it was at least somewhat fun. I definitely want the house. I also want Last Stand, but, like, I have to think about what I'm getting here. Larger storage. Embarkation points would be great, but I'm too far away to get any of them. So that's just not happening. Speed increase. An extra cornerstone's always very useful. Larger storage makes things a lot faster too. These are both good. I think I take additional wares. I think having more from the traders will help out a lot. Grace period, cornerstone reroll. Ooh. Okay. I think ultimately, though, I have to get a larger increase on cornerstones or blueprints. Shoot, I kind of need both of these. Oh no. Which is more important? They're both really important. Oh god. What do I do? I need all of this. It's all critical. Oh no. I mean, I'm at 2 cornerstone and 3 blueprints. It's probably best to get that one. Are the Frosts gonna get me artifacts? They'll get me machinery. Ah, well. I could do the ancient battleground. Oh, that would suck. That would suck massively. I hate this. 150 hostility points sucks. Just sucks. And again, that's too far away. I'm gonna have to hope that there's some artifacts in these places. Or maybe I'll do Shattered Obelisk, which... boy, do I ever not want to do Shattered Obelisk. Not being able to pause is just about the most stressful way I could possibly play this game. And I hate that. It upsets me. But you know what? That's future Chris's problem, because today's Chris is done. I am going to give my outro and find someone to raid. Is there an Against the Storm streamer that is going right now? It's like there's 3 people streaming Against the Storm right now. One of them's some kind of weird pink-haired VTuber. I don't know what that freak's about. I don't know. It all seems fine. I'll just choose one at random. And now I'll go into my outro and just say, hey, again, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it a lot. I hope it was fun for you. And I'll be back on Tuesday, as I usually am, for something. I'm somewhat optimistic about this run, and hopefully my eyes will not be bigger than my stomach, and I will not take a game that will kill me. And we'll get to the seal and clear this, and then I'll be, like, very happy. That'll be cool. Anyway, before I start rambling again, I'm gonna actually sign off now. So thank you again. You're the best. Take care, and see you next time, hopefully. Peace.